Alrighty. Hello everyone, welcome back to IB Gaming. As you can see, today we're starting another game called The Last Door. This is a series. There are I only think 2 games in the series. It's like a murder mystery type story. You follow a psychiatrist. Let me read this page so y'all can understand what's happening. It's a pretty old game. I was playing this back when I was really young. It was like on, y'all know the site Cool Math Games or Give Me 5 Games. This game would be on one of those websites, or what was the other one? There are a couple like game websites I would go to, and I would play it on those. So yeah, very old game. It's all pixelated and stuff, which are some of my favorite games because you can never go wrong with some good old pixels. But let me see if I can find this theme. Sorry. Okay, so it says for this one, something ancient and evil is stirring in Victorian England. Only you can stop it. Journey to the brink of madness and beyond as you set forth alone into the darkness. It is a point-and-click adventure game. And it is horror-esque. There are some horror elements to it. But it's mainly just like a mystery thriller type thing. So yeah, I said I was introduced to this game when I was rather young. I'm actually curious when it was made. Let me see. Let's see, it was put on. What? You're kidding me. Last Door. It was released in 2013. I thought it was way longer than that. Oh wow. It's a lot more recent than I thought. That's still pretty old. That's over a decade. I thought it was even older than that though. But yeah, I was introduced to this game when I was really young. Because at that time I was interested in games like this and still am. And we didn't really have the ability to play like say PlayStation games. So I had to spend a lot of my time playing computer games like this or Papa Freezeria or something. And I particularly like this game because when I was younger, I was definitely in I really like horror and horror related things. So this definitely piqued my interest. So I said there are 2 games in the series. We're gonna play through both of them. I would say it's not that longer a game if you know what you're doing. If you get stuck though, it can take longer than you'd want it. So without further ado, here we go with The Last Door. Alright, so there are episodes, like there are 4, so here we go, episode 1. After all the things I have seen, rope. After all the things I have done, I cannot escape the course my life has taken. Now I am beyond redemption. I just hope you can forgive me someday. Yours sincerely, Anthony Beechworth. The Last Door. Another thing I admire about this game is that the music is really good. Yeah, Carlos Viola. Molto bene, molto bene. I will let this play. It's like a TV show. All right. Into darkness. October 1891. I love that piece. Vendette ne quis sciat. That was all my childhood friend, Anthony Beechworth, had written in his letter. It had been many years since I had heard that sentence. It was the motto of the science and philosophy group that we had secretly run as students back when we were in that secluded boarding school in Scotland, but we had left it all behind like mere childhood memories. That letter was unusual. It could only mean something awful must have happened. Something that must remain absolutely secret. I had to find out what was going on. So he is supposed to be in England, so I probably should do a British accent. Without delay, I took the first morning train to Sussex and made my way to the address on the letter. And there it was, the old house of Anthony's family, the Beechworth Manor. In all its pixelated glory. Episode 1, The Letter. Alright. It is the point and click, so gotta be able to grab crows. A murder of crows is eating eagerly. There are so many birds that I cannot see their prey from here. A garbage bin, judging by the foul odor, I would say has not been emptied in a fortnight, which is, I think, 2 weeks? I could be wrong. Let me search it, actually. It doesn't matter, I guess. Fortnight. It is latched from the inside. So we got garbage and crows. Alright, into the building. This is strange. Everything is silent, as if there was no one living here. I'm worried about Anthony. I have to find him. Is this Anthony? The years have not been kind to him. Wow, messed up. A grandfather clock is the only sound around here. A note on the table. Dear Mr. Beechworth, due to the recent events, the situation has become unbearable for us, and much to our regret, we have no other choice but to leave. We will remain forever grateful for all these years in your service. God bless you, Mr. and Mrs. Brewer. I guess those were his, helpers? Unsettling music. Closed door. The door is stuck. It won't open. It's too dark. I can't go any further. Alright, gotta get some light. Grandfather clock, still clocking. A machine that plays recorded music. I did not know that Anthony was such an enthusiast of new inventions. Real quick, I wonder if there's a way for me to turn on the music bed. A deer head overlooks the room with glass eyes. A cabinet with glasses and some liqueur bottles. There was also a matchbox. Take those. These matches could come in useful. Alright. A fireplace. It looks like it has not been cleaned in a long time. That large window is wide open, letting the cold dusk air in. Into the room. Door open. Alright. A seascape. There's a small boat struggling against the roaring winds or waves. This portrait is crooked. Oh. An old rosary, a cord of beads with a solid wooden crucifix. Intriguing. His painting depicts a deep and dark forest. Alright. A wash basin and some toiletries. Some toiletries. A lamp to light the way. I need that. Awesome. There's nothing interesting in the drawers. March 5th, 1891. Master Anthony has made us get rid of our religious objects. What is going on with him? Luckily, I found a place to hide my rosary. I cannot pray every night without it. March 18th, or May 18th, 1891. Master Anthony has been complaining about Alfie. What would a simple cat do to him? He ordered us to keep him out the house at all times. Still, I cannot let that poor thing starve. He is just a clever cat. Every time I open the window, he knows food is waiting for him. Anyway, I'm worried about Master Anthony. He is growing more and more unlike himself every day. September 15th, 1891. Master Anthony is spending whole days locked inside his office. He wants us to leave food at the door, but he barely eats anything. I'm really worried. An empty bowl like the ones used to feed pets. The window is so dirty that I can barely see through to the outside. Interesting. So I probably need. There's a tiny hole in the wall. All right, so now we have some light. What's that? It looks like the window frame is rotten. I'll need some kind of cord to hold the window open. Like the rosary? Ta-da! The cold wind. Oh wait, what is it? The cold wind of the evening is a relief in the suffocating atmosphere. So now I think I need cat food because that will call the cat in, and the cat might have something for us. Closed door. The door is locked. Just trying to find a key to open it. A small plant brings life to this place. All right. So now we have a light, so that we can get through that dark hallway. Okay, this is open. Kitchen. A plate with some days old leftovers. Plates and pans. The kitchen stove and a cleaning cloth. Never know you might need it. It might come in handy. I'll take it. Kitchen stove. Plates and pans. A variety of herbs and ingredients. Another door. I have unlocked the door. So this leads out to here. Yeah. I may get rid of the crows somehow. Intriguing music. Alright, let's head to the hallway. Oh wait, I can go upstairs, I just realized. Let me do that. Oh. Oh, that's all the same place. Okay. This doorway has been boarded up. They are firmly nailed down. I cannot remove them with my bare hands. So I need to find something to open that up. Okay. A double bed. From the accumulated dust, I would guess it has not been slept in for a very long time. A silver key. Perfect. Fireplace is black with soot. A gentleman with a serious and inquisitive look. This window leads to a balcony shared with the adjacent room. I cannot open the latch, it is stuck. Perhaps I could do so using a small tool. Small photographs and old daguerreotypes, mostly family portraits. I never heard that word before. Closed door. It is locked from the inside, so I can't open it on this side. So we have a key now. I guess you could walk around and figure out where this key goes. Nope, not there. The music stopped. There you go. Water leaking. I think this is a slight disregard. The sleeve reads The Carnival of Venice. Il Carnevale di Venezia. Oh, it's a crowbar. A slightly rusted iron crowbar. Perfect. Now I can get the boards down. A small pile of firewood, twigs, and chunks of dry bark. The boiler looks like it has been out of use for a very long time. Alright. Alright, nothing else. So now we can bring those boards down. And let's see, we also have the record. And remember, we can go play a vinyl on the, I forgot it was gramophone. That's in this room. Here it is. Awful music. That's pretty awful. The music has abruptly stopped. Oh, I'd also will turn it off. I don't blame them. Alright. They didn't like the music. I get it. Are they still just gonna be hanging out in there for the rest of the day? Well, guess what that's done though? The crows are in here, so guess what? Oh, wrong place. I gotta remember how to get to the freaking cellar, I think it is. Here it is. A dying crow, not much left in it. Why would you take that? What would I do with that? There's no point in cleaning this room, so it doesn't have much time left. I have an idea. Let me see, that bedroom. I believe it was upstairs. I don't know, what's right here? Boom. And my guess is the cat's gonna come in. So now we need to go and take down the boards. Here we go. All right. Leave me alone. My God, what has happened here? The lifeless body of a woman. He has been here for a few days. Looks like she is clutching a note in her hand. I am writing what will surely be my final thoughts, my last lines, my last breath. I don't know what kind of dark power has turned my husband into what he is now. A stranger with a look bereft of all sanity, compassion, and human warmth. I don't know what shadow has slowly darkened our lives. I do not know this foreign guest that now dwells in our souls. I do not know where it's from, but I'm sure it is not from this world. I'll meet my brothers and sisters soon. I will be free from this abyss of madness and fear. Soon I will stop trembling. Oh. A simple long hairpin. The writing on the walls reads, "Leave me alone." Who would have written such a thing? An old wheelchair. Nothing of interest on the dressing table. Window tapping. A woman with strong features and dark hair. She has a bold look in her eyes. She looks like the woman on the bed. She is holding a baby. Could that be Anthony's child? The old man bears some resemblance to Anthony, but his countenance is marred by a severe, unsettling gaze. This young woman, not yet in her 20s, stares defiantly back at me. A man with blonde hair. I feel as if I have seen him before. A portrait of Anthony standing beside a mounted wildcat or lynx. The paint looks fresher around the animal's head. That would just smear the fresh paint. Yeah, that's the point. The young Anthony, just like I remember him. There was a big raven perched outside the window, tapping on the glass with his beak. Odd. Alright. So now we have a hairpin and we have a washcloth. There was something. This, I think. There we go. Using a hairpin, I managed to spring the latch with ease. A few handwritten notes. Oh, my back fell. That gosh dang cat. He meows every night and it is for me. I know it. He is mocking me. He knows my secret. He knows. I will not let him ruin everything. I don't have any choice. I have to put an end to his miserable life. Or better yet, I will blind him. You gabby lynx. You will not confess. No, not you. Homie, you sound crazy. A map of region of Sussex with markers drawn on its surface. Remains of chemical experiments. A can of paint thinner. Some sort of spilled chemical product. Smells strongly of vinegar. So that's the lynx. A lynx mountain is stuff. This is a fine work of taxidermy. Some torn out diary pages. They will not bother me anymore. I'm done with their censorious gazes, their whispers. It is all ready. There is only one thing left to do. A common hammer in good condition. Oh, so that's this door. Okay. On top of the ladder, there's a trapdoor with a keyhole reinforced with gold. The old and forced trapdoor is locked. I need to find the key. Alright. So let's see, we have paint thinner now. So let's go in here and use the paint thinner on this. I cannot pour paint thinner. Okay, so let me do this then. I dip in the cloth with paint thinner. And now I'll do this. The thinner has worked. The fresh paint is gone, and now I can see the original painting. The lynx's mouth is open, as if it were growling. Reveal the picture beneath. Interesting. So now we have a hammer, and we need to find a gold key. So what have we not interacted with? I would hate to damage this fine work of taxidermy. What would we use a hammer for? Oh yeah, we still have this door. I hear something in the distance. It sounds like a lament. Where did the crow go? The crow is gone. Let's try opening up the hole more. There's a tiny hole. So we definitely see where the cat went. It went through this hole. The sound is louder down here. The cat seems to be behind this wall. A black cat is staring at me, but wait, its eyes are missing. Good Lord, it almost ripped my eyes out. has run away into the darkness. There was an open chest with a dark cloak, a mask, and a knife. The knife could be useful. What would I use a knife for? Like, the more and more they give me, meaning there's something I have to use it for. What would I possibly use it for? Now it's all silent. Have a knife. And I need this little door we need to get open. And there's a door we need to get open. And on top of that, we still need a key to open up that trap door. Can't force it. Okay. So it's just locked, right? The door is stuck. It won't open. So that's a little different. It doesn't need a key. It's stuck. So what would prompt that to open up? Need a key. Alright. Let's think. Look through all the rooms. Just photographs and stuff. We read the note that was there. Can we cut open it? Oh wait, no. I think he's like, oh, I don't want to mess this up. Oh, well, I guess he will mess it up with the knife. I managed to get the Link's mouth open. There was a golden key inside. Alright, so this golden key probably goes up here. Oh God, no, Anthony, no. That's not good. If lifeless body of my dear friend, what madness could have led him to commit such an act? There's something in his pocket. It's a sealed letter. Dear J. Devitt, if you are reading these lines, then I am nothing but a dead body hanging before you. I write to you in my last shreds of lucidity. You are one of my oldest friends, and when I sent you the letter asking you to come here, I did not doubt for one moment that you would. Had you failed me this evening, everything would have been lost. I have found myself involved in a series of horrible incidences. For reasons beyond my comprehension and sanity, I have become a total stranger to myself and to my closest relatives, capable of the most indescribable and atrocious acts. I cannot give you any more details at this time. I must ask you to go immediately back to the boarding school where we made the pact, where we all swore on our honor that sentence that will protect us. This letter must not reach anyone else, so it is imperative that you destroy it immediately. The lives of the rest of the group and yours too are in great danger. Do not delay. They are already waiting for you. Seeing is believing, Devitt. Do not forget that. Always your loyal friend, Anthony Beechworth. Hey! No! Get off him! Oof. The last door. Wow, I wonder what game we're playing. God of War. Complete the first episode. The adventure continues in episode 2. March 11, 2013. Special thanks to all these good folks. Sound samples from freesound.org. Wow. What's from? Okay, episode 2. Previously on The Last Door. It really is like a TV show. Jeremy Devitt receives a mysterious letter from his childhood friend Anthony Beechworth. He travels to his friend's manor in Sussex, where he learns of Anthony's descent into madness and the death of his wife, Anna Beechworth. Devitt faces the peril of the house and finally finds the dead body of his friend, who committed suicide. Anthony's final letter warns Devitt of an unknown danger and asks him to remember his past by going back to the boarding school where they both attended years back. And thus we go back to boarding school. Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us each day our daily bread. Forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. We just skip this time. Now tell me, where are you? What do you see? Literally nothing. I see nada. Well, that's a body. Who is it? Is it Anthony? Answer me. I don't know. Oh, it's gone out. What is she doing? Get close to her. Get close to Anna. Like Anna Beechworth? Like Anthony's wife? When I count to 3, you'll wake up. 1, 2. 3. Now, wake up. Wake up. You can rest now, Mr. Devitt. That would be enough for today. Are these sessions really necessary? I'm confident this is the best course of treatment for your symptoms. Now, did you ever see him again? I saw it. What did you see? Can you describe it? I struggled to find adequate words. It looked like an eye. Let's do it look like an eye. It was like an eye, perfectly rounded and dark, deep and empty, accompanied by the most horrifying, pain-filled screams I've ever heard. Inside a complete darkness where an evil dwells deep below. I've forgotten fear for human reasoning, but undoubtedly still rests deep inside our being. In my case, that fear has already awoken. I can understand why you're disturbed, Mr. Devitt. With your permission, I would like to consult on your case with a colleague of mine, a man I've known for many years who is more versed in modern psychological practices. I think his knowledge and experience will be very helpful in enabling us to understand your condition. If you think it would help, Doctor, I leave it in your hands. The agony grows increasingly unbearable. If you believe this man could help, then I welcome his aid. Thank you, Dr. Wakefield. I bid you good evening. I bid you adieu.
I didn't understand.
Shut up, Bixby. Anthony, my friend, what really happened to you? How could you let your wife Anna die so awfully? These doubts consume my soul. I hardly remember the time we spent together as schoolmates. I confess that beyond your endearing friendship, I can recall little of those years. Were your words a result of increasing loss of sanity? In your letter, you wrote that someone awaits me. A warning to ward me from a genuine danger, or merely the ravings of a brilliant mind addled by insanity? Something stirs uneasily within my heart. I will not rest easily again until I go back to that boarding school and I find out what secrets may lie within. Farewell, Mr. and Mrs. Beechworth. Rest in peace now. Requiescat in pace. Dramatic starings. Emotional starings. Meaningful starings. Alrighty, boys and ladies. We are now back in Collage, episode 2, Memories. Cicada. Alright. An old, quite damaged mailbox. Trapdoor opened. There was a postcard inside the mailbox. Dear Matthew, it has been several months and still I have heard no news from you. My brothers insist that you have abandoned me, but I'm sure you remain true. I know that you would never do that to me, for I know your heart and the honesty of your eyes. I got this address from a hospital in London and pray that it reaches you safely. If that is the case, I want you to know that I will be always waiting for you. Forever yours, Juliet Holloway. Alright. We have tree. The angel Gabriel, the school's emblem. I remember it being very pristine, but it looks neglected and dirty now. A stone eagle lies on the floor. It appears to have broken off of the fountain. Can I put it back on? Nope. Okay, I can keep walking this way. Cicada. Someone digging a locked wood coffin, badly finished. It seems that whoever made it was a bit rushed to finish. Good evening. I hope you're right and this turns out to be indeed a good evening. My name is Devitt. I did not know there was a graveyard here. My pleasure, Mr. Devitt. I am Frank Baldwin. Do not ask me why, but Monsieur specifically ordered to bury the corpses here. Why? I do not understand. Did he order to bury corpses here? Why? I do not understand. What is it I understand, Mr. Devitt? God has forsaken this place. Don't you know? Here we take care of patients. I used to attend the school. I'm an old alumnus. I used to attend the school. It has been a long time since this is not a boarding school anymore. The building is now used as a nursery home run by nuns. A former student, eh? I never heard anybody in the village speaking fondly of the school. They say it closed overnight, though nobody knows why. Not a lot was known about it. Excuse the interruption, Mr. Baldwin. I'll leave you with your work. Have a nice evening, alumnus Devitt. grave recently dug. The small group of graves have been haphazardly arranged. So the boarding school has been changed to a nursery. A piece of old fishing net. Many years of drift have perfectly smoothed this flotsam into a small log. The Lost Pilgrim, a sea stop older students at the school used to climb. Somewhere up there are my initials. Fancy, fancy. All right, so now we have a log and a net and a stone ornament. All right, we should be good to go into the building now. So yeah, it's locked on the inside. All right. So there's a nun. Pardon, excuse me, sister. Good evening, sister. Good evening. I'm Mother Elizabeth. What brings you here, Mr. Devitt? I'm a former student of this boarding school. As you can see, Mr. Devitt, this stopped being an academic institution a long time ago and is now exclusively dedicated to prayer and the well-being of the patients under our care. I see. Evening. Even so, may I please speak to Mr. Devitt? I'm afraid that we are too busy to start wasting time talking about past issues. In addition, there's little to say. We sisters arrived as the boarding school had closed down. Everybody but Monsieur, of course. Monsieur? Exactly, but you didn't answer my question. Why have you come to this place, Mr. Devitt? Let's see. It'd be good for me to preach the passage of time. This way to help me remember. I prefer not to talk about it. Help me remember? This place will help me remember my past. If you have memory problems, I would recommend you to visit a doctor immediately and don't waste your time here. Preach past time. I guess it would be a good idea to visit the place again and perceive the passage of time. Perceive the passage of time? What are you talking about? To be honest, I prefer not to talk about it. I couldn't tell you why this place is so important for me, but it is a lot. Well, I appreciate your honesty, Mr. Devitt. I'll allow you to stay around here. I hope I won't regret my decision. Don't worry, Mother. Thank you. Alright, so she's going to let me walk around here a bit. Though you have to be, Mr. Devitt, these are private rooms. My bad. Alright, let's look around here, yeah? Hack, cough. I'm on the baggage. I see a packet. Sorry. Baggages. I can see a packet of letters bound by twine. I'd ask you not to touch my belongings, please. You're not aware who you are talking to. I'm sorry. All right. Doctor. I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor. Pay him no mind. He has been delirious for some days. I'm Miss Mary Vinge, and this is my brother, Matthew. Juliet, why have you left me? Why don't you answer my letters? My letters. You see, the poor man is so obsessed with his fiancée, he won't accept that she left him months ago. My poor Matthew. I'm very sorry, Miss Vinge. I hope he recovers. Thank you. Alright. So he's a sick old man. Time goes by very slowly in this place, as if it stopped. Please let us rest. I wish that I could rest. My bed sounds so nice right now. A magazine titled Weird Tales. Are you alright, madam? There was a rhythmic sound, like a breathing. What do you mean? It was last night. I felt an increasing pressure on my temple, something dry and rough, like tree bark pressed against my leg, and I saw something on the wall, like a growing shadow. I lit the lamp and there was nothing. I'm sure it was just a nightmare. Madam? Just the girl? Oh boy, he is quite a pale young boy. He is asleep. I wish I could be asleep. There are several crucifixes all together at the headboard of his bed. Why? Please, someone, piety. I'm sorry, you cannot be here. Is there some way I can help? Don't worry about it, sir. The Lord looks after each and every one of our patients. He provides you with all the help you need. If you wish, you can pray there, next to the statue of Our Lady. Don't you think she is beautiful? The Virgin listens to those in need. A gloomy statue of the Virgin Mary makes a place even more mournful that is possible. A picture of Virgin Mary gazing at you, supposedly to portray a sympathy and compassion for you. However, she seems to look more pained and sorrowful here. And unlock the door, so that leads to back here. All right. I remember that we used to keep here some textbooks. Now there's a music box. I got so many things now. We used to keep our textbooks on the shelves. January 15, 1876, Father Ernest seemed unusually troubled today. Several times he paused abruptly in the middle of a lecture for no reason, even during his favorite class, theology. January 18, 1876. Today, Father Ernest was very irritable. Collins made a comment and was expelled from class for it, and even Devitt was admonished just for reading a philosophy book. I hope Father Ernest doesn't turn his ire toward me. My father will be disappointed if I fail to get good marks. January 21st, 1876. It was very disconcerting to see Father Ernest entering class so pale and sweaty. In the middle of his lecture, he stumbled, dazed, and had to sit. January 22nd, 1876. Father Eugene taught our theology class today, even though he doesn't know the subject matter as well as Father Ernest. When we asked him what had happened to Father Ernest, Father Eugene told us that he had taken ill. What worries me is that now Father Eugene is also starting to look unwell. February 20th. It has been a month since we last saw Father Ernest. We are told that he is still sick, but if he is so ill, then why has a physician come to treat him? My studies are flagging, but I have taken it upon myself to read on my own. I hope this helps, as I must succeed in spite of the problems happening around us. February 23rd. It was announced this morning that the school is to close. None of us know why, and we cannot get a straight answer from the faculty. They each dodge the question, and I'm starting to think they may not know the answer themselves. Their anxiety is palpable, though they try to hide it behind a calm face. But what about Father Ernest? I hear he alone is to remain after we vacate the premises. There's a picture in the diary. It is a photograph of my graduating class. I see myself, Father Ernest, and Anthony. I do not remember the names of the others. One face has been completely scratched out. The books on the shelves are old and musty. theology is the dominant subject. There's an odd sentence written on the board. In death there is hope, in death there is life. One must seek its true nature to understand the nothing. It looks like it has been there for years, and the chalk has faded in some places. Different. Alright. Help me. Let's now try a different place. Going upstairs. A dusty old tapestry of the Virgin Mary with baby Jesus in her arms. A syringe next to a flask with a label that reads morphine. No mirror. Good evening, sister. Sister? All this suffering, all these tears, all our prayers unanswered. What do you mean, sister? All these years entrusted to the Lord, praying, looking for a sign, for something that can give me strength. Every day I hear them cry, pray, scream, and die. And what for? Where are you, Lord? Why don't you answer me? Let's see. Lord works in mysterious ways. Maybe there is no Lord. Let's try that one. The Lord works in mysterious ways, sister. Certainly, yes, but I don't ask for much. Just something to go on. A path to follow. I can't go on, Knight. I can't go on. Not like this. Excuse me, sir. Uh-oh. On the upper shelf of the antique cupboard, a well-worn Bible and rosary beads gathered dust. On humble beds and an unsleep. Open window, dust cold wind freezes the room. Oh man, that sounds nice. On the humble beds where the nuns sleep. Nothing else around here? Not seeing anything else. And she's not gonna talk to me anymore. She just wants to be alone. Yeah. Alright. A worn out and faded tapestry of Jesus Christ. Another tapestry, though. I remember from my school days, the student dormitory was here. So I need to rip through this somehow. It's not sharp enough to help me cut this. So I need to cut it. Okay. The shower, old, rusty, and poorly maintained. Just a couple old towels. A broken mirror. There's a protruding piece. There was a puddle in the shower hole with something shining under the grating. I cannot see it properly. Well, I'm sure can be used to cut this. It's sharp but too weak to cut tapestry. It might break. Too thick to pin into the wood, and also seems fragile. It could break if I force it. I need to do some type of combining, I'm sure. Okay, let me try giving the music box to someone. No? Really? So many things, I don't know what to do with it all. Let's try talking to the nun that's out in the hallway. Let's see. Do you take care of patients? Well, that's obvious that they do. Did you say that you care for the patients? Of course, Mr. Devitt. We tend to both the physical and spiritual needs of those in our care. Did Monsieur already live here? Did you say that Monsieur already lived here when this venue still was a boarding school? Indeed, he still was priest and professor before he became Monsieur and started to lead this place. Have there been many deaths? Mother Elizabeth, Mr. Baldwin told me that lately a lot of patients are dying. What is happening? Sadly, the Lord is taking many of these unfortunate souls. Mr. Baldwin. Who is Mr. Baldwin? Monsieur instructed him to take him on as caretaker. Many of the sisters find him a bit strange when he performs his work well and complains little. But he performs his work well and complains little. Talk to Monsieur. Could I talk to Monsieur? I'm afraid that's impossible. Monsieur has left strict instructions that he not to be disturbed. Not even by any of the sisters. Alright, thanks. Thank you. It wasn't very helpful. So I have... I know what I need to do. I need to... Okay, wait a second. Who's this by again? Juliet. Yes. Give that to him. Mr. Vinge, I think this letter is addressed to you. Oh, thank you. Leave it with me if you'd be so kind. As you can see, my brother is too weak to read it. Well, Matthew, let's see who has written to you. Oh, it's a letter from your mother. Dear Matthew, I hope you're recovering. I wish that your beloved sister and you come back home soon. Why is she lying? She's lying. Let's read the letters. All these unopened letters are addressed to Juliet from Matthew. Why would his sister keep them? What in the world, woman? Miss Fisher is just making up the letter's contents. I'm giving it to the brother. My letters! All the letters I wrote to dear Juliet? You never posted them? But why, Mary? But why, Mary? That's a much better way to say that. Why would you do such a thing? How could you be so cruel? I had to do it, Matthew. You refuse to see how inappropriate a match she is for you. Her only interest is in marrying someone of your status, of our family's status. It was only for your sake I did this. I did it to protect you from that woman's treachery. No, you only thought about yourself of your vanity. I can't bear to look upon you anymore, Mary. Leave me be. From this day forth, you are no sister of mine. You dare banish me? I who have stayed by your side all through your illness? Very well, Matthew. You will have your way. I will leave you, and then you will see how very alone you are. Farewell, brother. Thanks be to the Lord that you have come to reveal my sister's cruelty, sir. Please, take this coin as a token of my appreciation. It is my lucky coin, though I hope it serves you better than has myself. So now I have a coin. Interesting. It's just a coin. And these are gonna probably belong to one of the students. It seems there's still hope to bring my fiance back. So now what? Let's try, what's this? Photographs of people, most likely family and friends of this bed's previous resident. There was something in a grate we needed to get. Maybe that's what the coin can help me with? No. There's something shiny under the grating. I cannot see it properly. She's still sitting there. Let me see. Maybe she know who? No, she doesn't know. So I'm trying to think, what can I do at this point? Wait, what can I interact with that will allow me to do something? I don't remember there being anything. Dear brother, I have received your letter. I'll try to write you more frequently. I hope you're studying a lot and you feel comfortable there. We miss you a lot. When are you coming back? Father's in bed with fever and I do not feel very well, but I am on medication. Today is my birthday and I'm feeling blue. It is a quiet and boring Sunday at the village. Mom is going to bake a lemon cake like those Grandma used to make. I wish we could eat it together. Right back soon. I'm looking forward to knowing how you're doing, what you are learning, how is Scotland, and so on. A big hug. I think about you a lot. Your dear sister. Yeah, just the letter. And these are the letters of Father Eugene and stuff going crazy. Well, I'm going to stop there because I need to get ready for work. So let's see. I should be, just click continue. We'll be able to go on from there. Interesting. So chapter 1 was easy. Episode was easy. Chapter 2 seems significantly more complicated because I am not we need to break down that tapestry, but I'm not sure what I have to do with everything I have to get to that point. So we're definitely going to have to walk around and just click on things and hope something happens. But yeah, that is the beginning of The Last Door. May not be the most action-packed thing, but the story is pretty interesting and it gets even more interesting as you go along with the story. And I don't remember it all either. It's been years since I played this game, so this is somewhat new to me at the same time. So yeah, that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye bye.